Okay.
Okay, and action. Um, okay, so hello everyone, and thank you for coming. Before we start, let's all introduce ourselves. Um, my name is Edlan, and my metric number is 253838.
My name is Eugene. My metric number is 254823.
My name is Wanda Fatim Munira binti Wan Yusof and my matric number is 254581. Okay, my name is Nur Anis Amanina binti Mazlan. My matric number 254690.
Okay, my name is Nur Afifah Rizali binti Bahasan. My street number is 567.
Okay, today we are having a discussion to solve the problem in hand, which is depression among students of higher learning institutions. So, as we all know it, depression is a condition that has become common among students, which is very, very worrying. Uh, so, Chin, proceed.
So, as student representative, we are here to discuss this problem and possibly find a solution to help those in need. It is our duty to be the frontliner in helping in any issue students are having. This is why we are here to discuss this as problem is getting more serious. We cannot let this problem to become a cancer in our community. It is important for us to reach an agreement here before we can delegate more tasks to our.
Okay, so the problem we are having is nowadays we can see among the students of higher learning institution are having this depression. So depression also can be defined as the feeling of severe despondency and objection. It can affect how one feel and think. So maybe Afika can.
Okay. A private university reels suicide in space of a week, and depressed student has committed suicide. This shocking title has been put out in the headline of various Malaysian newspaper and online media in recent years and actually worrying situation for that has happened in Malaysia. The suicidal cases are quite common here. The number of reported cases among students has been increasingly over the year, and the age of the who attempt to commit suicide is getting young too. Most suicidal attempts by students is caused by mental health issue, but many parents are not aware of it. In September 2016, a national newspaper reported that the Malaysian Ministry of Health is concerned about the state of Malaysian student mental health issue. A statistic has revealed that mental health problem among the student in Malaysia has reached a state where it needs to be addressed immediately in preventing further
Mm.
negative situation. The report has shown that there is an increase of 1 in 10 individuals in 2012 to 1 in 5 in 2016. Okay.
So can we talk about the symptoms and the factors? Does anybody have any information?
Okay, I have the information. As we know that depression is varies from person to person, but there are some common signs and symptoms that we can be identified. The common symptoms of depression can look through by feelings of helplessness and hopelessness, loss of interest in daily activities, appetite or weight changes, sleep changes, and concentration problem. So, other than that, there are also many factors that cause depression among students, such as work overload, family problems, pressure from friends and lecturers, loneliness, and substance abuse. And some students experience depression to the point that some of them even go as far as suicide in order to escape depression. So that's all for the symptoms and factors.
So okay. I believe everyone has at one point feel all of that. We all have feel the loss of energy. We all have feel our sleep changes, and then we have lost our interest in our daily activities. Right? Everyone has felt that before, right? Okay. So
Yes.
now let's talk about everybody let's bring out one suggestion of solutions that we can try to implement in the future. So as for me, my opinion is to um provide a suicide hotline, hotline or helpline, something like that. It is actually a phone number that people can call to get immediate telephone counseling. So like you call, and the person on the other side will try to help you by giving you advice and counseling. Um, so next, anybody?
Yes, I think encourage to live healthy lifestyle is also one of the solution that students can practice, which is they practice exercise regularly and eating healthy. Um, Example, exercise is a powerful depression fighter for several reasons, and it promotes all kinds of changes in the brain, including our neural growth, our mood. Next, eating healthy is good for our body, because that was the easiest way to eat healthy by cutting our out junk food and avoid food high in refined sugar. And through exercise, we can also find some quiet time to break out of the cycle of negative thoughts that feed our depression. So by doing exercise, um, we will sweat, and other than that, inhaling fresh air. So the oxygen will reach our brain and through our blood. That can refresh our mind and body. I think that.
So I think I got one solution different with a healthy lifestyle, but I suggest to encourage to have a healthy social relationship. This is because um, avoid people who do not bring you any benefit to you and who are themselves in your life. So health, healthy social relationship can also means that having people around you who are supporting you and helping you at times in need. So I, this is one of the solutions that can uh, can be pure passion. Next,
Okay, so for me, I think avoiding drug abuse also can be one of the solution to prevent depression. It is because substance and drug abuse can also lead to depression, as they do not help our brain to think better, but rather suppress the feeling deep down until they resurface. Substance abuse could also lead to depression, and avoiding drugs could help to treat depression. And drug abuse also can influence by the environment. For example, friends who are drug addicts will influence the other friends. So, parents also should pay close attention to their children to avoid drug abuse.
Okay, in my opinion, the best solution that I can provide is seek expert treatment. Which suicide helpline are not necessarily monitored by expert. Expert treatment ensure you to be monitored and helped by the expert such and psychiatric. Through weekly or monthly check up with your personal psychiatrist, it helps you not only mental but also give you physical and moral support. During an appointment, two-way communication and heart-to-heart session uh, with your psychiatrist, you will have someone that can gain your trust as they keep your secret from other person and provide you with healthy and positive word as solution in order to feel motivated and alive.
Mm. Okay, so now that everyone has given their opinion, actually all opinion is good, but now like okay, before everything, let me defend my idea. So suicide hotline actually is free. It's 24 hours. It's working 24 hours, 365 days a year, and it's free. And when we call the hotline, a trained personnel will help us to give us good advice and good counseling. So which is why I suggested the thing, and yeah, which is why I think that's the best solution.
In
So
my point, I think my point is the best solution is because healthy social relationship is really like family, like your friends, like your girlfriend or boyfriend, that by you, then you can sharing the story that you face by you. That can, I think this is the way the low cost and the trust body everything is very good. I think this is the best solution. The social, the healthy social relationship is the best solution.
anybody else want to add?
Okay, here on my point, I think that is the one of the best solution because when the student who having depression problem seek from professional help, this advice to seek up a professional help count double with regard to any succeeded system that you may be experienced. If you may find yourself thinking that uh, this matter which is succeeded is serious, uh, the expert or the professional will help to give you the moral support and the other advice which is could help to lessen your burden uh, and also can give your ability to think uh, out of the box with the other solution. Um, okay, it also can make you feel some release because then bypass the advice about about the solution um, that will help your feeling, emotion, and physical being neglected or from the things that can make you overthinking and make you feel like to commit suicide. That's all from me.
And I think my solution is also good because living a healthy lifestyle, such as exercise regularly, they can easily to practice that because they exercise are easy to carry out by do some simple workout at home. Uh, it doesn't mean that they have to go out to practice that, and it's just easy to practice. And about the eating healthy is good for our body and will help our mood overall because we can improve our eating healthy by incorporate healthy foods in our eating style, such as uh, um, eating foods that contains vitamin A, C, and E, which are contained in substance called antioxidants. This type of vitamin can be found from fresh fruits and vegetables, soy, and other plant products that may help reduce the stress-related symptoms of depression. So, that's all my solution.
So Fatin, do you want to add anything?
Sorry. I think avoid drug abuse also can be one of the best solution to prevent depression because we can see that avoid drug abuse did not take so much cost, and the cost is inexpensive.
Mm. So
Uh, I,
everyone has defended their own ideas, and actually it's very good. It's very good. So, but then at the end of the day, we need to find the best solution because we cannot implement everything. So before
Yes.
we jump to the solution, let's let's talk about the criteria, like what we need to take into account, like what we need to care when we are choosing our solution. So um let's talk about the cost. Okay. The cost is basically the amount of money needed to implement the solution. There are three stages. Expensive, which is below 100 ringgit. Average 101 ringgit to 399 ringgit, and expensive 400 and above. How about the duration?
uh, the durations meaning that the length of the time that something lasts. That is got three stages: short, medium, and long. Short means that 1 to 3 months. Mediums means between 3 to 6 months, and the longer stages is longer than 6 months.
Mm,
Okay, about
um,
the
convenience, huh?
yeah, talk about the convenience. The state of being convenience or easy. There are three stage, which is easy to carry out, medium level of hardness, hard to carry out. So what
Mm.
about the effectiveness? Okay, so for the stage for effectiveness, it has three stage. It is ineffective, effective, and very effective. So, for ineffective, basically it will give minimal effects, and for effective, show to high degree of effects, and very effective, will give a very high degree of effects. So maybe probability for side effects can continue.
Okay, side effect can be as advantage results of the situation. There are three stages of the side effect, which is low, medium, and high. For low, it less like to experience the side effect, while for medium, it shows that likely to experience side effect, and for the high, telling that high chances to experience side effect.
Okay. So I I wrote almost everything. um, so based on the criteria, let's uh let's try to eliminate the criteria that we think is not um is not the best. Okay, so maybe we can look at the solutions and look at the criteria, and maybe we can eliminate expert treatment because it's, in my opinion, it's quite expensive. And
Yeah. And I
uh,
agree. I agree with you because seek expert treatment and encourage to live a healthy lifestyle. Very expensive, very expensive cost. So maybe the two solution we can put aside and see the other solutions.
Okay,
So I
yeah,
I also agree that.
I also agree because the duration of the sick treatment has been long, and also with the convenience is hard.
uh,
Okay, what about others?
Maybe it's when the convenience is hard. Maybe it's um make the student hard to get the treatment because we are focusing to the students in high level studies.
Mm.
Yeah, I
and
agree
I
because
uh,
through the effectiveness.
the durations to recover, that is the long too, because it needs the duration, a long durations to recover the depression.
how about drug abuse? mm,
I
Drug
think
abuse,
it's
we eliminate that also because it has high level of probability of side effects. What do
yes,
you guys think?
Yes.
yes.
Uh,
It might give the side effect from to students if they um take the drug.
And actually,
but
it's very hard to recover from any kind of drug. So, like, if someone has already been using any kind of
Drug.
substance for a long time and then they want to stop, it's very hard.
Yes,
Yeah.
uh, encouraged to live a healthy lifestyle also, I think need to eliminate it because it costs expensive and it's not very so effective.
How about social
Yeah,
relationship?
because
How about social
because
relationship?
so we can see now we only have two solutions which is provide helpline and encourage to have a healthy social relationship. So when we compare within two solutions we can see that provide helpline which much better than encourage to have a healthy social relationship because um the duration is short.
The duration, yeah. And the cost, like I said just now, helpline is most of the helplines
Mm.
are free.
Yeah,
yeah, the
So
because
cost
there
for,
are
for
some of Catholic or non-governmental organization providing free online help for guidance and
Yeah,
so as
detection.
for people, so
I
if
think
people like
provide
us who do not
helpline
have
got
money,
I think provide helpline got expert persons to guide to reduce the depressions better than the healthy social relationship. That's not not so expert people uh to reduce the depression.
and actually it's very hard to find a good person, a good friend, a good companion to listen to our problems, to help us solve our problem, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and the
So
convenience
okay,
is also easy, right?
yeah.
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 So does anyone is ready for the best solution, the conclusion?
Yeah, I
Yes.
think
Yeah, I think
provide
we
helpline is the best
think
solution.
the same thing.
So the best
Maybe
solution
the
is
provide helpline, maybe. Yeah.
Provide helpline. All right. So,
Yes.
We all agree
so
on
okay.
provide and line.
So, so we have agreed on the best solution, which is providing helpline. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So this is because this solution has a very low cost and it's either low cost or cheap, and then the duration is more or less short compared to the other four, and then it's easy to carry out, like the person just need to call the number, and then the probability for side effects to occur is very low. So in my opinion, that's the best solution. So
I stand with you.
I will give, I will agree with you too.
Yeah, I strongly agree with
I'm
that.
also. I agree with
so
you.
with that being said, I think that's the now that we have all come to an agreement. I think it's a good um place to end the discussion now.
So thank you everyone for joining this meeting and give a lot of contribution and idea or suggestion to solve this issue, this passion issue. That's a lot of, yes, you guys give the suggestion, the solution to solve these issues. I think the best solution is provide helpline, and if this provide helpline can't make it, can't proceed it, so I think others suggestion also can make possible, can make it. Thank you everyone for joining.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
so let's
Thank
adjourn
you.
this meeting
Thank
and
you.
see you next time.
Yeah. Right. Take care.
Take care everyone. Stay at home.
Stay at home.
Stay safe.